Morning and welcome to Friday, because like Ginger, I haven't got a clue what day we're on. I think it's day 6. I think we're on day 6. It's definitely Friday. We are heading off the island this morning. Like I said yesterday, we are definitely heading off the island. There's a bit of moon above us, boys, so there is a bit of colour, a bit of sky. Yeah, we're on the beach. I'm with D&D at the moment, DWDM. Old Ginger Captures, like I've said in all the other videos. Check him out, he is here with us, and it's good to see the other side of the story. And Mr. Waite, he's here as well, as per normal. You know, he's like a flipping shadow these days. Yeah, there's a great composition. I did not see this last night. I did not. That is really cool. Just shine the light on it and take a picture with the light on it. I did not see this composition last night. I was too concerned about not falling on my face. Actually, I wasn't. I was looking at this. There's some rocks down here. You can't really see them at the moment. There's some really, really nice artistic images in these rocks, and I'm almost going to guarantee you 3, and I'll see if I can get some more. But we're being sidetracked with this. Ginge actually noticed this yesterday, and I'm a big fan of Mr. Gavin Hardcastle. He's probably not a big fan of mine, but I'm definitely a big fan of his. And the rocks here are well up his street. Now, the biggest problem with this and the biggest downfall, unfortunately, is we haven't got the mountains in front. But there's a possibility, and I don't really want to say it out loud because these two are listening, there's a possibility I'm going to chuck this rock on the image I took last night, which is good because they didn't get the image I took last night. If I can do that, I will get the mountains in the background. Now, it's going to be a composite, but it might be interesting and a bit different to what everyone else is going to shoot, because we are out with Mr. Staines, old Stainy Pants as well, and he's already gone off. He's got a shot in mind. But the textures on this rock are amazing, and it's just finding where to get the camera to make the most of it. And it's like the one I shot the other day when we were on the other beach. I buckled myself into pieces and had the tripod upside down just to try and get the shot. It's going to be like that, but there's definitely a shot here, and it's just knowing how to make the best of it. But yeah, textures on, maybe a photo composites on, and a few photos in the bottom. But this is it. This is the morning. This is day 6, heading off the island. We're going to do this in the morning. We're going to go back and have some breakfast, chill out for a bit, and we're heading off after we've had a shower, because we stink, and Darren really stinks. I can smell him from here. So we do stink. We need a shower on the way out. So we're going to stop at Lochalsh on the way as we leave the island. So yeah, that's us. That's me rambling on for at least 3 minutes saying hello. Long video again, and we'll see you in a bit when I've got a tripod set up. So we are set up. We've been messing, me and Ginger here. The others around there shooting rocks and seascapes and stuff like that. We're looking for something different. We want to go away from this beach remembering what this beach is about. Not the big epic vista picture that I took yesterday, which was last time you saw the video, with a big boulder. Now, don't get me wrong, that is an epic shot if you've got epic light to go with it. Okay, now, yes, the sun's going to rise behind, so it could light up those mountains that I got last night. But the images here, there are an abundance of photographs if you can find them. Now, we've just been messing around with some light, our head torches and stuff like that, trying to get this curvature, trying to get these leading lines, trying to get everything sending you out to the beach. And personally, I think it looks pretty good. I've just heard Daz's camera go on a bracket, and I don't want to go home without getting the extra shot. So I'm going to put my camera on a bracket anyway, just to make sure I've got it. But yeah, no filters, no anything. I started off at f14, backed it down to f11, backed it down to f8, because the light's changed all the time. But you'll see in the image, got this beautiful little curvature, these leading lines coming from the bottom corner. All the lines are coming out from the right hand side into the sea. Now, I know there isn't anything out there, but like I said, I'm going to try and do a composite. This is just, it's stunning. The texture in this is beautiful, and that's what we like. Now, I think I've seen another shot when I was standing with my torch. I think I've seen another shot, and there are definitely a few shots in these rocks down here on the right hand side. There really is a lot going on this beach. Just look at this behind me. I mean, you can't quite see it, can you? But I wonder if I can get my torch on it for you. Look at this. Just look at all this texture and the leading lines taking you out onto the beach. And that's kind of what I'm looking at. I'm looking at seeing out to that beach with this big arch coming over the top. So yeah, that's the shot this morning. That's that first one done. I'm really quite pleased with it. I think it looks pretty good. And I've just put my torch on, haven't I, when I was doing that exposure. What a moron. So I'm going to have to do another one. And then I'm going to try and find something else. I think I found another one with even more texture in it. And when I show it to Daz, if it works, he's going to be well on it as well. I know he is. He copies everything I do.
I think you'll find it's the other way around this morning.
All right. I haven't brought Mrs. C, have I? So I've got to use somebody else, let's face it. So yeah, no, really, really good. Quite excited for this morning. I think you're going to enjoy these few images from the beach. And we're at Elgol, by the way, Elgol Beach. So if you Google it, you'll find the classic. So this is the sort of beach where you've got to get off and look for the shots. Now, I am out at 10 mil and I'm just looking for the shots, trying to find something different with all these lines. The lines and the shapes in these rocks are just absolutely to die for. And I've just seen another one. Just look at that, it's just so nice. So I think I'm going to have one here. So definitely going to have a look and try and get one here. I think that's quite nice. I'll tell you why. There's a pebble on the beach that I haven't put on the beach. So I like the idea of this pebble down here. And I was thinking that maybe this looks a bit Grand Canyon-like from this area. And at 10 mil, it really does stretch it out. I like that. I like the fact the pebble's in there. Again, it's all about these textures. Do I come out a bit further? Do I try something a bit further out? Further in? Maybe somewhere around here. It almost looks like there's a skull looking out. That's quite nice. And another one I saw was down this end, and I'm not sure whether I'm still on camera or not, but if I am, somewhere down here. And again, they're all very much a muchness, but they really do float me boat, to coin a pun. That's nice there. That's nice. Loads and loads going on in that one. And I thought I saw one down here, looking out this way. And I think I could be right. It's just a case of moving round. And I think we could be right. I think we've got one here. Yes, just there. So I've got one up there as well. So I'm going to do these 3 little shots, and then I'm going to get technical with the stuff going on below us, because there's a lot on the ground as well looking down. So I'm going to get technical with this, get technical with that. I'm going to bang up a few photographs for you. I'm not going to explain all these ones. They're all going to be the same. Leading lines from the right leading in, and as I move around, you'll see the mountains start to appear in the photographs. So I'm going to whack these 3 up first, and I'll explain what I'm doing over here. That's it. I've got an array of images from here. So now I've got to get out of the way, because Darren's behind me and he desperately wants to take a picture, and I'm hogging the scene completely at the moment. So I'm going to get down, sort my tripod out, and then I'm going to start looking at some of these amazing artistic flair photographs. I want a set of 3. Am I still in it? I want a set of 3. That's the plan. So I'm going for a set of 3 images. If I get an extra one, albeit, but I do want a set of 3. I want to put them together for you for a triptych, and I might even consider making these a monochrome image and putting them up on my wall, because they're a memory of being here. I like the fact of everything I can see, and yeah, I just think it'll work nice. And I've just seen one photograph that could start off the triptych. I've just spotted one, and I'm going to take it now. I'm going to put it on the screen just as it is on its own, and just be amazed as what I am. I'm just assuming it's natural. I'm going to take it as natural, but just be as amazed as I am at this photo. Right, so we are now going to concentrate on our feet, not necessarily on my feet. Oh, and look, I've got my boots on for the first time this week without having my wellies on. I've kept my waterproofs on because I missed them if I didn't put them on. Yeah, so I'm going to find 3 images now in this section here. All right, I've got a 30-40 foot square section. I've got 2 in mind already. I've just seen a third, so I've got 3. Yeah, I've seen 3. There might be some more once you move the camera around. So I'm going to flip the camera lens over. I'm going to point it down. I am on a wide angle, so I might have to change it, but I'm going to zoom right away into 24mm. And I'm just going to look around now. So, okay, there's one there. I like that. I like that little dog leg. So there's one there. I definitely saw this one here. This one will work. I'm not sure if it's a horizontal or a horizontal. So that one works there. I like that one. Okay, there's one I saw last night. I'm just going to kick that pebble out of the way. There's one I saw last night. There's a little bit of seaweed. We'll move that. Definitely that one there. Definitely that one there. So that's 3. 4. The same one. 3, 4. 4 images. A little bit of seaweed down here. Oh, look at that, it's a heart. Bit of seaweed in the bottom. Heart shape. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 images. 5 images, okay, we'll start with this. 5 images on this one section. So within 8 foot, 10 foot maybe, I've got 5 images. I'm going to take these 5 images, I'm going to slap them all up on the screen. I'm not going to try and explain them all to you because it takes too long. Slap them all up on the screen. Out of the 5, which one do you prefer the best? And I'm going to give that one to Mrs. C, the heart one. I'm going to donate that to her because she's over in the van in the bed. So yeah, I'm going to start with that. That's a good start, 5 images. Let's go. So I've spent quite a lot of time in this little area just taking photographs, and I've had this one down here, if I can show you roughly. I've had this one down here with a little pebble in there and this little mountain range, little miniature mountain range going on, and I've shot it in different directions. Now look how I've got my tripod set up. A bit of advice and a bit of a tip for you. You see I've got this back leg reaching right out. My camera is facing down, so all the weight, as you can see at the front of the tripod here, so all the weight is falling forwards so I can get the tripod over the top of the rocks. So what I've got then is my back tripod leg sticking out either this way or even further out, and then at the bottom just chuck a few rocks and stuff on top of it to stop it from moving. It stops it from tipping forward and landing on its face. So that's how I'm actually managing to keep my tripod in position to get the shots. Looking down, this is a really lovely image. Let me see if I can show you on the back of the screen. Right, so can you see on the back of the screen there? Look at this little beautiful mountain range going on, and I've also taken one zoomed in as well like that, so you get this zoomed in effect of the rock as well, just all on its own. I don't think you need to go in any further. I mean, I will. I'm just going to take one even closer still, just because I like it. Let's see if I can just get the camera in the right position. I want to lift that little rock up a little bit higher, and then maybe twist it round to keep the swirling in this bottom corner. So I might just have to move my composition slightly. I just want to keep that swirling in the bottom corner, somewhere down there, and a little closer one like that. So I'm going to just take that as well. I'm going to have to focus stack. I'm focusing on the rock to make sure, because that's the furthest point down. And then I'm going to focus on the middle. Well, actually I'm going to focus on the top, because that's the closest part to the lens. And then I'm going to go over to this corner down here, and I'm going to focus down in that crack down in this bottom corner, because that's quite a long way. And then I'm also going to focus right up in the top right hand corner, just in case the camera's not level and it just goes off that way. So I should have a good focus plane then on the back of that. If you haven't seen a lot of B-roll of me, and I know I'm in a silhouette and a shadow because I'm pointing the camera up to the sky because my camera's quite low. I'm just finishing off now. I've just been talking to Nigel for a good half an hour. He's on his way back over. He did fall and hurt his ribs at the beginning of the week, which was really quite a shame. But it hasn't stopped him having a go and getting out and doing. I'm just finishing off with the last couple of photographs, the wider vista of what I've been shooting that platform. Two reasons. One is because I think it makes a nice shot. And the other reason is, when I show you the other pictures, this is what the rock formation looks like that I've been playing with. Now, I have had a tinker around, and I'm not going to lie, I may possibly, hands up, I may possibly have placed a couple of the stones, okay? I'm not going to say which ones, and I'm not going to tell you how and why. But one image I was over the moon with, my Mrs. C image. Hopefully she's going to love it. But I'm planning on putting that up on my wall at home. I think it's amazing. And I just had a slight tinker with a rock just now, just for a shot. And in fact, I'm going to go just over, and I'm just going to move a rock to tidy it up a little bit. But I have placed one rock in this image, but I'm going to go and move a rock to get it out of the way. So you can probably see me if I come round. Let's zoom, let's spin you round so you can see what I'm actually doing. I'm not going to tell any fibs. I'm going to show you the rock that I'm moving. There's a couple of little rocks. I just want to move out the image just because I think they're spoiling it. There's three little clusters of rocks here that seem to have landed like this. So I'm just going to move them out of the way, tidy up the beach a little bit, see if it works. Even some seaweed down there I'm not keen on. Oh, look what I've just found. Look what I've just found. I'm taking this home for Mrs. C. Another rock to take home. I've already found one, but this is definitely another one that's coming home with me. In fact, I'm going to put it there, so it might even be in the image. Right. Okay, final shot, and I'm going to walk back. I'm going to leave those guys filling their boots over there because they've got hundreds of photographs of the beach, and I just want this final little couple of shots of these lines and shapes from a distance. Let's focus on that little heart that I've just found. I'm going to get back to my bag. I'm going to shove these rocks out the way, not spoiling it for anyone else. If they want to create, they can create, but to me, it's all about those holes in the rocks. I'm going back to the van now and watch these last couple of images, and you'll probably catch up with me doing some B-roll, going and have a cup of tea, heading off back to Glencoe, or after our showers, that is. So see you shortly, speak to you in a bit, and don't go away. So you know how I said I was heading back to the van once I'd finished taking those couple of shots? It all changed. I decided that I just needed to have another look at the egg rock, and I've got a shot of the egg rock, and just on the way after packing up of the egg rock, a bloody rainbow appears over the back there. Now I've taken my camera out and I've taken a couple of handheld shots, and I think I managed to get it in a handheld shot. No great composition because it was just a rush job. It started raining obviously, which is making the rainbow. It's piddling down now. There's a fantastic image I've just noticed in front of me, but I'm not even going to bother anymore. I've got to say enough's enough. We've got to move on. We've got a long drive ahead of us, and we've got to start making move as soon as we can. And I need some breakfast now. I need breakfast and a cup of coffee. So I'm definitely heading back to the van. I hope you enjoy these few images, or the images you've seen, and I'll talk to you when I get back to the van. But yeah, bloody rainbow appeared. Can you Adam and Eve it as soon as I put the camera away from the egg rock? Never mind. Nearly back to the van now, so I'm giving Mrs. C a little present. I've just had to walk all the way across the beach because I come over the top of the hill. I had to walk all the way across the beach to go and get it, and I'd moved it and I couldn't remember where I put it, and the rain's rained, so it's just changed colour. But on the road behind us we've got cattle coming down the hill, and they're going down to the beach probably to get a bit of salty lickage. So yeah, I'm back to the van now, so I'll give Mrs. C a present. Hopefully she's maybe a cup of tea. Mrs. C, Mrs. C, got your present.
Another one.
Got your present. I had to walk all the way back across the beach and find it again because I forgot to take it with me. Aren't I lovely?
I like one of those little feral cats that goes out and brings their owner a dead mouse.
Little feral Compton. The cattle coming down the hill, yeah.
Some of them have got horns as well. I've not seen it yet.
That's Mr. Staines coming across the beach. He's now got cattle to put up with. Oh, he's filming now. He's filming the cow. There's some more coming down the hill though. Some of them have got horns as well. Right, I need me cup of tea. Speak to you soon. I've had me little shoe bun and me banana and a cup of coffee. We all gathered our thoughts in the vehicles and got ourselves ready, and now we're off. I'm not kidding you, I absolutely pen and ink. I really do. I put a clean shirt on this morning, which was a really stupid thing to do because I got hot and sweaty, and I wasn't planning on getting hot and sweaty. But with the running around and everything, I did. So we are heading now to the Kyle of Lochalsh. We will be getting showers there. Right, so I've just had to move camera. I've just had a bit of an argument with the wife, as I normally do. She's not quite sure how to use the video camera, so I do have to keep bickering and telling her, and she gets angry with me. So sorry, babe. Yeah, we're on our way to Kyle of Lochalsh. We've got quite a long drive. It's 120 miles now back to Glencoe. This is a single track road for a good 30 miles probably. Not a bad road at all. Very scenic, very pretty. 14 miles is it? We are pulling up, like I said, at Kyle of Lochalsh, which is just over the other side of the Skye Bridge. So we'll do a little bit of B-roll on the way back, just to give you a feel-in of what's going on, what the conditions are like, and what the roads are like. And we'll see you somewhere down that end. And the video's definitely gone into auto mode. I'll speak to you soon. Okie dokie, we're all together. Straight on, nice, straight on, straight on, straight on, straight on.
showers, coin or contactless payment accepted. Coin meters operate £1 coins only. So you could.
Oh, that's a cash only one then, is it?
Styling fancy's ready, let's go.
Top half. We're in the shower together, so it's I'll scrub hers, she scrubs mine.
No, Chelsea, you stink.
She's hiding behind the camera. Oh yeah.
You shit. Oh my god.
Bloody-tastic. 3 minutes is plenty of time.
Don't turn it on me. Don't turn it on me.
These are pretty good. Contactless, 3-minute showers, and we've both been in together, so it's plenty big enough for us both. So yeah, absolutely spot on. Kyla Lochalsh.
You probably.
Oh yeah. Absolutely fan-bleeding-tastic. There's nothing nicer than having a good shower when you haven't had one for a few days. I've still got a bit of a smelly top on, but I'll sort that out in a minute. I'll get some deodorant out and see if I've got another clean one. And then we're going to find a cafe, sit down and get some breakfast. Yeah, cafe time.
Are you that vlogger who looks so clean?
I am that vlogger that looks so clean. How much do we owe you? £5. We used a contactless one, didn't we? Right, I'm just going to go and get some deodorant on, and we're going back up there for the cafe. Oh, yummy, yummy. Right, that's it, clean. I've actually changed my top. I'm in another top. So proof of pudding, I do bring more than one out. We're just heading into the cafe now. Get ourselves a good bit of breakfast. Are they in this one? Are they in here? Oh, they're here.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Look at that. Come over here, wife. You're getting in.
We can spread out. Then
Go on in, spread out. You don't need to sit near me. Oh, someone's warmed the seat up. That's it, we're in. Paint to the stain. Martin's in. Cora and Nigel clean. Daz is very clean because he did pong earlier on. Daz at the background and the wife. Next stop, bacon, sausage, black pudding, hash brown and all that sort of stuff.
You're going to get that?
Oh, we're not going to get it. We're not going to get it.
Breakfast has finished, I'm afraid.
Oh no! Breakfast is finished. Sad face.
Sitting over there is.
You don't see the menu? Oh, come and grab a sausage.
Put your thumbs down, Daz. Thank you very much. We all know Steve likes a sausage. He's got, oh, that's mine! That's mine! So unfortunately we were too late for bacon and sausage and eggs, so we've ended up with egg, sausage and chips. Good call really. I like a bit of brown sauce for mine, so we're going to HP it up and get it down us. I think I'm wondering whether to just pull in there for a quick one. We can afford a better time on the way back.
Yeah, I think that.
just had to make a quick retreat to get out of there. Yeah, we pulled into the Eilean Donan Castle car park, and the traffic warden come over. I actually got my drone out and Denise screamed out the window, "It's a no-fly zone!" I didn't see the sign. I didn't see the sign. It was quite like that.
I never had an
I'll start again because the mic wasn't on. Oh, it was. Mic is on. Yeah, she did. She screamed out the van, and then the traffic warden started coming home. She's like, "Quick, the traffic warden's coming!" And so he could hear us shouting, "Quick, the traffic warden's on the phone!" So we could probably hear that as well. So I ended up, threw my drone in the back, got on my phone, pretended I was on my phone taking a picture, jumped in the van, drove off. He started looking at us, so I got my bottle of water out, which is empty, and I've got it by my mouth, drinking water. She's on her phone. We just ignored him. We drove on. So I think we're all right. I didn't realise it was a no-fly zone, to be honest. But we didn't pay a ticket. We literally called in there just to get a snapshot of the reflection of Eilean Donan Castle, and I did. And I put a little bit of drone footage up for you. Just enjoy this, because it nearly cost me a telling off. The other two guys are in front of us now. We're just waiting for the other two to catch up, and then we're going to carry on across this fantastic bit of the country, or part of the country. It is beautiful out there, and there's some really nice reflections, but it keeps raining on and off, so there's no colour. There's colour in the trees, but there's no colour in the sky. It's very grey, very flat, very blah. So not too many photographs. We are heading to Genko. Time is now estimating at 4:45, so it's going to be dark by the time we get there. So there's no photographs tonight, just a few snaps on the way over, and I'll see you at Glencoe. If I don't talk to you before then, I'll talk to you when I get there, but I'm bound to say hello and I between now and then. See you in a bit on the road somewhere towards, I don't know, Fort William. They don't want to split up, do they, them two? It's not. Look at that lovely little tree! What a mad dash. Driving along the lock. I'm not sure what this lock is. We spotted a tree going up, and it just so happens the car park was right next to the tree, and I said to Daz, who's up in front at the moment, I said, look, pull over if it can. We've got a couple of 5-minute stop-offs on the way up to Genko, sorry. And yeah, all good, mate. I'm right behind them on the 6. So yeah, you know, it's been good. So we've had a couple of quick snap-off pullovers. We've just literally pulled over there, and I've got water on my glasses. It started to rain. Jumped out the van, run over the car, run over the road, tripod on the ground. Bosh, beautiful little tree, autumn colours, the best autumn colours I've seen this year. Mist in the background, snap done, back in the van, and we're back on the road again. Can't beat quality photography like that, can you? You really, really can. I'll put this one up, carry on with the B-roll on the way back up. And we're still heading forwards. I've just got to nail it a bit to catch up with these boys, because they got a bit of a head start on me. And yeah, still going good. So I've got the guys to pull over in the car park. We're at the Memorial viewpoint. Can't see the top of Ben Nevis, absolutely no chance. But I've got the big camera out and the big lens out just in case we could see anything. I'm going to take a shot with a bit of cloud in the bottom and the top, all handheld. I've been here in far better conditions, and I just want a few record shots of being here. And I know these guys are going to fill their boots a little bit. It's quite pretty, it's quite nice, but I have seen snow and ice caps and things like that, so it's hard pressed to beat that. But the car park's quite empty. I'm quite surprised actually. I thought it was going to be really full. So I'm going to take a couple of snaps, stick these up for you and have a quick look at. Our next stop is Fort Williams. We're going to go and get some stocks in Morrison's and then find our park up. I've got one idea for a last shot for them. One last idea before the end of the night. Fingers crossed. Or possibly two. Possibly two. We might get a bit of a roady trail shot. I've got an idea for that as well. Let's see what we do with this. See if I can get a couple of shots on this just to show you what it looks like. This mural on the side of this van, on the side of the coach, says it all really. There's a bit of everything in here. So I've taken a little bit of a footage of it so I can show you all, but everything's on there. Even the Callanash stones up on the Harrison Lewis. But you've got Scotty Dog, you've got the Criddage, you've got a little castle which I'm not sure of. You've got the train. That's probably Eilean Donan. You've got the cows, Highland cows. You've got Waltz as I was trying to think of. Loch Ness. You've got another Scottish tour. Forget the Scottish tours. Compton tours you want. Yeah. And even some sheep. We've seen plenty of sheep today, haven't we? Oh, and the Old Man and Stores on there as well. So yeah, pretty cool that is. Might even use that for the banner on the video. Nice one. This is what it's like. Driving along the road and suddenly you've just got to pull in, snap a shot, get a shot done. I've gone down to handheld shots these days, just popping out the camera, taking handheld shots, just because they're nice, but they're not epic enough to be the best thing since sliced bread, but they're pretty good. I'm just trying to get a phone shot of the guys now, all together. Just seeing if I can get them all taking pictures of taking pictures of taking pictures. The other reason is we're taking pictures is we've got a diversion. There's a 20 to 40 minute wait and the A82's closed. So we've actually backtracked 6 miles to come down a single track road. So this is why we're on this road. It's quite pretty. The photographs I've just snapped, quite pretty. So you're going to get a quick look at them now and we're off again. Would you believe the sky is just absolutely like angels are looking down on us. It is something else. The sky is beautiful and we are in a traffic jam trying to get into Fort Williams, but that is stunning. There's light rays shining up into the air, there's clouds and colours and oranges and yellows and gold, and oh, it's just spectacular. It's just over my shoulder as well. It's just, what a shame. What an absolute shame that it can't get a shot. It's just the best bit of light we've seen all week.
Roadways. This is a train or something's going through the canal.
Yeah.
Because it's the level crossing.
There is a level crossing down here, yeah. But we've got to get down here and then try and get into Fort William somehow. It's not making it very easy for us. This guy needs worming. He's not having... He had all that food earlier on and now he's got 2 meals again tonight.
Meal?
Daz is on a slimming diet. The wife, she doesn't care anymore. Me, neither do I. I've got a double Big Mac. I don't normally go for these because when I pick them up they fall apart and they go everywhere, but we don't care. We were going to have food in the van tonight, but it's got late with the traffic jams and everything. We're well behind time, so we're going to have some dinner. Then all we've got to do is find a location to park up. I know where we're going to go. Tomorrow's video is going to be epic if we get the right light. It's going to be astonishing. But yeah, for now, all I'm going to do is finish this lot off. I'm going to say goodbye. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'm not even going to bother doing any more after this because we're done. It's dark outside. As you can see, it's just reflections in the windows. Definitely reflections in the windows. As per all the other videos, if you've been watching them in the series, if you haven't, check out Ginger Captures, check out Martin Huskisku, whatever Vicky's name is. I'll put it in the description below. Steve Stan Staines, they're all vloggers as well. You see the other side of the story from their eyes as well as my eyes. And yeah, till next time, ciao for now, and stay safe. See you soon.